Okay, B1, which radiation will be deflected towards a plate which is negatively charged. Okay, deflect to negatively charged plate, so this is of course the positively charged alpha particles. So the reason is alpha particle is positively charged. Okay, which ray is electromagnetic wave? This is gamma ray. Alright. Okay, sources of ionizing radiation in the environment. Okay, source of ionizing radiation in environment. So we have natural and also man-made. So natural, it can come from cosmic ray. So what is cosmic ray? Cosmic ray is high energy radiation from outside the solar system. So the cosmic ray is radiation that can come from stars that are very, very far away from our solar system. So we call this cosmic ray. Okay, and then background radiation. Background radiation include cosmic ray and radiation from natural radioactive substance in the surrounding. So for example, everywhere, even in the air, in our body, in the table, chair, walls, the ground, everywhere around us, there are radioisotopes. That means there are atom with unstable nucleus around us. So this unstable nucleus will slowly decay, undergo radioactive decay, and release radiation to become more stable nucleus. Okay, so the radiation that is emitted from our surroundings, so we call this background radiation. So we don't have to worry about it because all the living things on Earth already adapted to this level of radiation, so you don't have to worry that you get radiation poisoning from the background radiation. Okay, so next is man-made. For example, is nuclear accident. So nuclear accident is, for example, there's a leakage from a nuclear power plant. Okay, we call this nuclear accidents. Okay, nuclear test. Nuclear test usually refers to testing of nuclear weapon, and then use a radioisotope for medical purposes. So there are a lot of uses for radioisotope. That means unstable nucleus that can produce radiation, radioisotope. Later on, we will discuss about their application. Okay, so because there are uses, it is very useful. So in factory, in hospitals and other places, we use the radioisotope, okay, for various applications. So if you work in these places, so maybe you will be exposed to a higher level of radiation. And then man-made can be from background radiation. So the reason is because when we produce machines or materials, so it may be a result of accumulation of a higher level of radioisotope in this material. So this material may release higher amount of radiation compared to the from natural sources. Okay, so let's look at exercise. Okay, there are two sources of ionizing radiation in the environment, namely natural sources and man-made sources. Mark in the correct space for each radiation source in the table below. So cosmic ray, is it natural or man-made? So cosmic ray is definitely natural. Okay, radon that seep out substance which contain uranium, so this is also natural. X-ray, which are used in medical purposes, so this is man-made. Okay, radioactive waste released from nuclear power plant, definitely man-made. Earth radiation found in soil, rock and sand and plants, so this is natural. Infrared visible light and ultraviolet ray in the sunlight, so this is natural. Potassium contained in food, this is also natural. Potassium is actually a form of minerals that contained in food. For example, bananas. Banana have a lot of potassium, but this does not mean that all the potassium are radioactive. Okay, when it says potassium contained in food, what it means is that among all of the potassium atoms that contain in food, a small percentage, okay, a very small percentage of them are radioisotope. That means they are the kind of potassium atom that are unstable. So these unstable potassium atom will decay and release radiation. So you don't have to worry about this. Okay, it will not harm our health.